Way back in 1882, the Australians beat England in a one-off match at the Oval. Such was the shock that reverberated around the land, the Sporting Times printed a piece that lamented the death of English cricket. Rest in peace, it said. The body will be cremated and the ashes taken back to Australia. Thus, a legend was born. And now, more than 120 years on, here at Lord's, England begin their quest to regain. Rarely has there been such expectation. Today, Michael Vaughan's men have a chance to beat the best, this magnificent Australian side who have carried all before them. It's a decent morning at Lord's, perhaps not quite as hot and sunny as predicted for the start of the Empire summer. The Ashes are upon us and already the place fizzes with anticipation. The two captains are here along with our mascot Tom Beck and our match referee Ranjan Madigali. Now Michael Vaughan has a coin specially produced for the occasion. Here we go with the toss.
Heads is the call.
Heads is the call.
It is heads, Ricky. What's the toss?
Toss has been won by Ricky Ponting. Ricky?
We're going to have a bat, mate.
And the reasons for that?
I think the wicket looks pretty good. As you say, the clouds have come over a little bit this morning, but the wicket looks good. Not a lot of grass on it, quite dry on top as well, so hopefully the boys can get out there and do well.
All right, and I guess one change from the side that's been so successful over the past year, Brett Lee's back in.
Yeah, Brett's back in for this game. He's obviously been knocking the door down for selection for quite a while now. He hasn't played a test match for 2 years, and all of his one-day form has been excellent so far. So Michael Cashbridge is the unlucky one to miss out today.
You mentioned one-day form. You've only had the one county game. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we thought we got a little bit out of the last few one-day games that we played as far as our team goes, and we had a good hit it down at Leicester, so the boys are ready and looking forward to the challenge today.
What about this hype? Have you ever known anything like it in the build-up to a series?
No, I haven't, no. Even just the countdown then to the toss was like the space shuttle taking off. But look, it's been a massive build-up. It's been going on for 12 months. The players are all excited about it. I'm sure the crowd are as well.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us, Ricky. Good luck in the game.
Thanks.
Michael, is that a bad toss to lose?
Oh, we'll wait and see. I'd have liked to have had a bat, but it's a bit of overhead. The clouds have arrived, and we'll try and take a few of the wickets. We've won games before, batting second here, so we're not too disappointed.
No surprises in the team you've announced this morning, but I guess a couple of days ago there was talk about the Kevin Pietersen-Graham Thorpe issue. You're delighted to have Kevin Pietersen around, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I think he's a quality player. Thorpe will be missed because he's an experienced player, but I think Kevin brings a lot to the team. His attitude's outstanding, and he's a good batsman, so we wish him well.
And are you guys ready?
Yeah, we are. We've had a good 3 days preparation. There's been a lot of talk, and I think we're just ready to get out and play the game. We are looking forward to the challenge. It is a big challenge, but we'll give it our best shot.
Well, I think all of England wishes you well. Have a great series.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you to Tom Beck, to our mascot. Let's confirm those sides. They're pretty much, I think, as everybody expected, with one issue, I suppose. Jason Gillespie is preferred to Michael Kasparov. There was talk that Gillespie hasn't been in good touch, but Australia going with the sort of consistency we would expect them to. OK, Gat, listen, we'll have a look at this pitch with you. You know it better than anybody. You were here for 20 years with Middlesex, man and boy, we could say. What do you make of it?
Well, it's probably just a day gone past its best, or what the groundsman would like it to be. So it's had too much hot weather, so the groundsman says. But it's very hard, Mark. I think if you can get down here, it's, it's very hard. You can hear that.
Does that mean pace?
That means pace, and there's a good even covering of grass as well, and that will help too for both batsman and bowler. But the thing the groundsman's worried about, Mark, is the fact that these cracks here with the hot weather might open up.
Little sort of plate cracks, right, haven't we?
They don't move, but I mean, as it dries out, they'll widen up, and the ball will hit them and probably go perhaps up or down or a bit sideways.
So that's as the game goes on, but
yes.
You expect it to be a pretty good batting service the first 2 or 3 days.
Definitely. With the cloud cover here, it possibly might just do a little bit for England's point of view.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yes,
what about
it
spin for Shane Warne?
I don't think there'll be much spin on the first 2 or 3 days, but certainly this morning with a bit of overcast, it might just swing a little bit, which might just help the England bowlers.
For months now, it seems that the legend of the Ashes has been on our minds. Michael Vaughan leads out England. Listen to this. They say that they couldn't be better prepared. A last word from the captain.
urging his troops. They bowl first this morning because Vaughan has lost the toss. The pitch looks ripe for batsmen. Having said that, there are overcast conditions here. It's not the sunny morning that had been predicted. And it just might be a chance for England's powerful seam attack to score a few early points. Now, we wait as nervous batsmen will be coming through this long run. The members will stand and applaud them, as is traditional here. And we will get our first view of Justin Langer and Matthew Hayden, two left-handers who have dominated the game. Here they come. The finest opening pair since the West Indians, Gordon Greenwich and Desmond Haynes, down these famous steps. Gosh, I can't tell you what it feels like here. There's a kind of tingle going through, and electricity perhaps in the atmosphere. This eagerly anticipated series is about to begin. Without further ado, we'll take you to the commentary box. Geoffrey Boycott will be there, but first up, it's Richie Benaud.
Thanks, Mark. Morning, everyone. Test match at Lord's, but it's just a bit more than that. It's one between England and Australia. Tension and the build-up to this game, something I've never before seen, or felt for that matter. And it's a brilliant experience to be here. Those two opening batsmen have plenty of experience at test level and in other international matches, but even they, as they came down those steps at Lord's, will have felt a twinge or two of nerves. Toss to Australia, no doubt straight away Ponting said we'll bat. Now it's the England bowling attack that has to do the job. Justin Langer. Langer's going to take strike. He's the smaller of the two players. Steve Harmison is the bowler. And at the other end, I would like to see Freddie Flintoff. He's the one I'd give the new ball to. Now then, first ball coming up. Umpire signalling to the match referee. Calls play. Here's Harmison. And a beauty to start with. A lot of jumping around out there this morning. Mike Gatting, who knows this pitch very well, is saying it's very hard, very well grassed. And there'll certainly be a bit of bounce and pace there. Just understandable, first morning of a test. So he's in about three minds on what to do with the ball as it looped its way towards him. And that was one of his decisions, and not a very good one. It's got him just fractionally above the elbow. Well, there's a decent old lump straight away. Bit of black and a bit of blue. The multi-coloured job there before another few minutes are gone. He's going to need some sort of, they laughingly term the magic spray. That sometimes hurts more than the actual blow you've just taken. Umpires always get together in a situation like this and determine how long the batsman can have. Now Errol Alcott is interested to find out whether or not Langer can clench his fist, and that'll mean can he get his hand around the bat. So we've got drama here at Lord's, and only 2 balls gone. This is what happened. Harmison's dropped one in a little bit short. Langer was on him before he could make up his mind precisely what to do with it. Whatever nerves Langer had coming down those steps, there's a few more of them being jangled out there at the moment. It almost looks as though it's been cut. Might have been the stitches got him as well. It's Justin Langer's first Test match at Lord's. He played cricket here for Middlesex and thoroughly enjoyed it, did well. But his first time at Lord's, he came into the Australian side at the end of the 2001 tour, brought in for the last Test match at the Oval. There are a lot of smiles out there, but they'll be a bit forced, I reckon. And all those shouts and cries for England's bowlers to get stuck in. Well, they have done. The game's only 2 balls old. Okay. That's a good answer. There's no great force in the stroke from Justin Langer. It'll take him away from the strike, let him think about it up at the non-striker's end. So 3 balls from Harmison, one that was a good one that Langer just got his bat out of the road in time, the second one that hit him, and then the third that's been picked away off leg stump. Matthew Hayden had a terrific spell of batting about 18 months ago, and he's just gone off the boil a bit at Test level. 3 slips and 2 gullies in, and a short leg. There's no shortage of attack there from Michael Vaughan. And that is a cracker. As good a ball as you'll get in the first over of a Test match. It wasn't a seam-up job. Seam was scrambled, but did enough to go well past the outside edge. Well, they've given us runs. Jones has not quite got to it. Yes. And that has hurried Hayden into his stroke. It's a nerve-wracking over for the Australians. And a good one for Harmison. 9 on the board.